Part 2. Clayman. Ah, mercy please. Have mercy. Dragonoid Shinsha. You just like all the rest, broken and alone. Time to break the Clayman back. Just like Bane did to Batman. Time to break the Demon Lord back. As she said, she dropped Clayman and hit him with one knee and slammed him hard on it that everyone heard his back crack so loud that they could hear the bone breaking. Crack. Rimuru, Veldora and Winona. OOHHH, not the breaking the back like Bane did to Batman. Ooh, that's going to hurt. Everyone. Ouch. Shinsha is not playing. Milam. Ooh, I heard the nun cracks from here. Omega. I have added that to my training, reaching people back with one knee. I will write this down. Clayman lands on the floor. He couldn't speak, he was paralyzed shock. Ahe couldn't do anything, all he could do was see Shinsha looking down on him. Shinsha. Talk. Tell WHO is the one pulling the string around here. Clayman. I can't speak to you, idiot. Shinsha. Fine, if you don't speak then suffer even more. Then Shinsha flew up and got ready for another double knee drop. Dragonoid Shinsha. No, he terminado contigo, amigo. I am not finished with you, dude. Ganondorf. She's doing the double knee drop again, but in Dragonoid form. Virgil. Oh, this is going to hurt a lot. Veldora. From 20 feet in the air. And falls like a missile. She falls at great speed and adds ice storm and so fire to go down really fast. Dragonoid Shinsha. Double knee drop. Boom. Veldora with a cowboy. Double knee drop from 20 feet in the air, Shinsha. You crazy girl, you killed him. Velgrind. That is it, he is dead. Would somebody stop the damn match? Enough. Rimuru. Ooh, and this was probably equal to or worse than the last one she did. Or maybe a downgrade. Milam. Wahaha, I love it. Clayman. Gasp. Cough cough. Clayman tries to crawl away, but Shinsha pulls him borrow and makes an ice block that looks like candy blocks, puts his head on the blocks. Then she goes back far enough and starts running and does a curb stomp, blackout Seth Rollins finishing from the WWE move quab stab Clayman's head on the ice block and gets destroyed. Bam. Winona. Curb step. Rimuru. Ooh, she's really doing wrestling moves around here. What next? Randy Orton, RKO, or the punt kick? Shinsha heard her father and picked up Clayman. She let him get by himself, try to heal himself, then she went to the floor, slammed her fist to the ground, a door made a shock wave, and boom. Boom boom boom. Rimuru. I was joking, Shinsha. You don't need to do that. As Clayman tries to remember where he was, Shinsha comes from behind and does an RKO out of nowhere. Slam. Bam. True dragons. RKO out of nowhere. Then she grabs him, spins him, throws him in the air super hard, and then puts her hand in the air and does one of Milam's signature attacks as blue energy is shown. Which made Milam happy that Shinsha was doing one of her moves. Milam. Yes, Shinsha, yes, use Drago Buster. Everyone expects her family. No way she is not. Dragonoid Shinsha. 5% Drago Buster. Blue light of rays went to the air and went straight at Clayman, and all of them hit him, and a big explosion was heard. Kaboom. Milam. WHAHAHAHI, I am so proud that my favorite little sister cousin did my move. Guy. She can use Stardust. Dino. No way. Ramirez. And she only uses 5% of it. But it felt so powerful. Rain. I guess she doesn't want to kill him just yet, she is just playing with him at this point. Then, the smoke we see is a Clayman that only had a head and body left, he lost all his arms and legs again. Clayman. Ah, is this the end? Shinsha slams her Omnitrix and transforms back to normal and snaps her fingers to unsummon the ice cage. Snap. Milam. Aw man, I wanted to see more Dragonoid. Shinsha. Maybe you will once we fight one day, big sis. But not today, I just wanted to test that transforming. It was a strong note to self, only use this on demon lords or any enemies that are messing with me. Ooh, I have an idea. Hey Seal, can you create this spell from Final Fantasy? All demon lords expect Milam. Note to self, don't make Shinsha your enemy. Shinsha still had the silver hedgehog gloves and made him go into the air, then summoned any other stuff, so she summoned the dark magician stuff from Yu-Gi-Oh! She talked with Seal about a spell from Final Fantasy, they were about to make it happen. Veldora. Oh, she summons dark magician stuff from Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, is she going to do a twin dark magic attack or any dark magic? Velgrind. I say something else, like another spell from other games or anime she will use. Velzard. But which one? Shinsha could use any skills from Yu-Gi-Oh, but she thought something else as she powered up a powerful spell from Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts. A white circle came around her feet and started glowing. She tried to recreate a move with Scorch Fire and Black Fire, and combined it together. Shinsha's added lot of magicals to try to recreate this move. Shinsha. Ah, yes, you're doing great now, concentrate all your power into your stuff. You can recreate it. As everyone watched and wondered what Shinsha was doing, she was about to finish him off, but Winona realized what she was doing. Which shocks her in horror. Winona. No way, she is not thinking of doing Zeta Flare from Final Fantasy. Rimuru. Wait, what? No, I think she is one of the strongest spells in Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts series. Had she lost her mind? True dragons. No, you're kidding me, she's going to use that spell. She should use Terraflare or any other spells. Zetaflare is overkill. Shizu. Wait, is that bad? Rimuru. Yes, it's bad. Zettaflare is one of the strongest magic attacks from Final Fantasy, and Shinsha is about to fire it. She should use Terraflare, which could destroy the continent and reset the world, but Zetaflare is 1 billion times stronger than that. We have to stop her now. Seal, stop her. Ganondorf and Virgil. It's too late, she's about to fire it. Milam. Finish him. Shinsha. It over Clayman, adios Cabron. Clayman. No, don't do it. Spare me. Footman, help me. Tyr. I can't die yet. Not here. Rimuru. True Dragon and Spirit. Shinsha no. Shinsha. Zeta Flare. Shum. She put her stuff in the air and fired. A red beam came from the Dark Magician stuff and fired a Zeta Flare at Clayman. Everyone watched a red beam so powerful that it could destroy anyone from existing or the world. Clayman. Help me, Lord Kazalium. Ah, but it was too late, he was consumed by the attack from Shinsha. The demon lords were in shock at Shinsha's last attack power. As the ice floor created cold smoke around. Demon lords. What the hell? Clayman. Laplace, you were right. It appears I've gone a bit too far. I should have just lain low, as you told me, or don't go too far. Truly, you are always right. Ah, his body became nothing as the light went over him, his body burnt into a crispy. Shum. There was nothing but a big red laser beam as everyone watched Shinsha overkill Clayman, but they did hear what he said before he died. Then the bright red laser ended, and everyone had their jaws drop at the move that Shinsha did to Clayman. Shinsha. Fantality. Shinsha Kono Tempest wins flawless victory. Huff huff, that took a lot of energy and magicals. She turned around and did a peace sign like she did nothing wrong. Her family. Shinsha, have you lost your mind? You could have lost your life. You use that spell, don't you know that drains your life? Force. Shizu. Wait, draining life force. Shinsha. But I'm still standing and beside, I'm still alive, see nothing wrong with me. I'm not dying, I am standing. Musical notes. Rimuru. Don't you dare ever do that spell again. We don't want to lose you for a second time. Seal, why didn't you stop her? She asks if I can help to recreate it. Also, I was curious about how the spell works, and I have new data that probably helped a way not to drain your life force. Also, making a lot more Final Fantasy spells to skills too. Rimuru, we are having a long talk about this later. Great, just great, we can do Final Fantasy overpower spell now. Shinsha. Okay, shush, I just wanted to test spell out. Huh, and it seemed Clayman is royally dead. My first kill ever. Velzard and Velgrand. That's probably one thing we can agree on. But congratulations on your first ever victory and first kill ever. Shizu, even though you could have ended him at night with a primordial demon or dragonoid, you played around with him. But did you really have to bring him back to life to satisfy yourself? Shinsha. Nah, I think bringing him back was a good idea, plus I didn't waste killing him with swords, I wanted to torture him a lot more. But I knew the fight needed to end. Shizu. Sigh, you get this from your grandparents, do you? Shinsha. Pretty much. Clap clap clap. Guy. Well, that was an interesting display of the power of your daughter, but as of this day, you all are acknowledged as a demon lord. Are there any who object? Ramirez. I knew Rimuru, Shizu and Valera Ra could do it if anyone could. I wouldn't mind calling you all being my disciples if you want. Rimuru. Oh, I'm good on that. Get someone else to be your disciple. Shizu. I think about it. Valera. If I agree to your terms, you will date my father. Ramirez. Ah, why? Can't you just agree to be my disciple? Wait, no Valera, Veldora, and I are not dating. Veldora. Valera. Well, that too bad, I guess you have to find another disciple. But we're still going to force you and father to date. Ramirez. Oh come on. Milam. Wahaha, Rimuru or Valera has me as their disciple. But I agree that Shizu, Rimuru and Valera are in the Demon Lord Council. Rimuru. Who said I'm your disciple as well? Milam. Also, don't you have run away now. Omega didn't forget. Omega. Oh, thank you for reminding me, Alpha. Milam, you and I are going to have a long talk. So let's talk. Milam. Eek no wait no. Omega pulled on Milam's ear back and dragged he away. Milam. Ow Omega I am sorry okay. Omega. Then tell me why, or else you're sleeping on the couch tonight. Milam. Eek. Dino. Sounds fine by me. If he were able to fight off Milam seriously, then he would be a demon lord. Shizu has already proved herself, so she has my vote, beating Leon, too. Valera somehow, someway defeated Dagruel, so she won fair and square. Dagruel. Valera beat me with her smarts and other ways to hurt me without magic, so she earned the title of Demon Lord by beating me. As for Rimuru, yeah, we don't even need to vote, he beat 2 Demon Lords. Frey. I say all 3 of them are in. Leon. HMPH, I don't care who becomes a Demon Lord. He can do as he likes, as since Shizu beat her in, and Valera, I didn't see her fight, but if Dino says she is in, then that. Roy. Personally, it absolutely galls me to recognize a lowly slime as a demon low. Veldora. Haha, you dare insult my son, you bouffon. Hey Lilies, your attendant isn't very well disciplined. Velzard and Velgrind, you idiot brother. Ahe forgot her name again. You didn't even listen. Valere. Shall I educate him? Rimuru. Whoa, what is that old fart doing? Shizu. Oh no, Shinsha. Grandpa is an idiot. I can tell it from here. Luminous. What are you talking about? I am Demon Lord Valentina's maid. Veldora. Huh, wait minutes. Milam, get away from Omega and shut Veldora's mouth. Milam. Hey, stop. Valentina is disguised as a maid to hide her identity. Veldora, you can't say things like that. Rimuru. You just told the whole room. Now Milam is just whistling, thinking she did nothing wrong. Velzard, Velgrind, and Shinsha, and Shizu smack themselves in the face. Omega. Hey, I deal with Milam, and you deal with Veldora seems fair, right? She grabbed Milam by the ear again and took her away. Milam. OWWW. Omega. You will lose your dinner today, you lost snacks time for 3 weeks, no honey for 3 months. Milam. Gasp. You wouldn't dare. Omega. Try me. Aura released. Milam. Eek. Lucia and Veldanova are in heaven afterlife, real quick. Lucia. I like her already, she can control Milam. Just like me, control you if you don't listen to me, Veldanova. My daughter, I am sorry that you are in this position right now, but you must learn your partner is always right sometimes, even tried to argue it won't end well for you, trust me, I knew. Back to the present in Walpurgis. Luminous. Yes, you go do that. TCH. Blasted evil dragon. Have you forgotten my name, as well? Veldora. Is it not Lily's? Llama, or was it Lizzie? One wait was Luna, no wait got it wrong. Luminous. You really are an expert at being irritating. She changes her clothes. Enough. You will call me Luminous Valentina. Velzard and Velgrind. How did you forget her name, Veldora? We told you her name back in Rimuru's stomach. Winona. Because he is a dumb dragon that doesn't pay attention that much, he always reads manga. Luminous. TCH. Roy, you may precede me in return. Roy. But, Lady Luminous. Luminous. Now that my identity has been revealed to all these people, there is no point in concealing it any longer. She glares at Veldora. Veldora. Well, it's not my fault. I have a bad memory for names. Luminous. Also, there is one thing I am curious about. When Clayman looked at you earlier, he froze, if only for an instant. He may have something to do with the insect that intruded into my domain recently. Return and tell them to strengthen their guard. Roy. Understood. He left the room. Luminous. As for me, Shizu and Valera did earn a show off how strong they are, so I say they are in. Rimuru as well. Leon. Oh, I knew the name Kozalime sounded familiar. He is the demon lord I killed. Clayman's call goes for help. Milam. You know him, Leon. Rimuru. It's more surprising you don't know him. So what is the story with Kozalime? Answers. One of the names Kalaman called out when begging for help was Kozalime. Rimuru. What does this Kozalime have to do with Clayman? Carrion. Kozalime is the Curse Lord. Rimuru. Curse Lord. Carrion. Milam. You and Kozalime recommended me as a demon lord, remember? Milam was thinking, then she remembered who they were talking about. Milam. Oh, that's who you mean. I do remember the Curse Lord. That right. He was the demon lord you killed, Leon. Rimuru. I guess it was too boring for her to remember. Carrion. Yes, if I recall, currently Kozalime was also a Deathman Clayman's. I think they are connected somehow. Rimuru. Hold on, if Kozalina was also a Devman, is it possible he pretended to be killed by Leon and went into hiding somewhere? Carrion. Yes, it is very likely. He was much sharper and more cautious than Clayman. Leon. I don't appreciate you saying it like I let him get away. All I did was defeat him and take his status for myself. Whether he's still alive or not is no concern to me. Carrion. You know, that attitude of yours is probably why Clayman hated you so. Leon. HMPH, I don't care. Rimuru. Some of Clayman's buddies were a group called the Moderate Harlequin Alliance. They implied that some of the people helping them were humans, so there was a chance that Kozalime reincarnated somehow, came back, and possessed a human disguise. Guy. That may be correct. Leon's attack destroyed the maid as well as the body. It might even be worth commending Kozalime for surviving that. Besides, that was far too quick a resurrection. Rimuru. You mean it's likely someone helped Kozalime? Guy. Yes, that's what I mean. Rimuru. Well, in any case, I'll assume Kozalime came back and remained vigilant. But since Shinsha was the one who killed Clayman, or should say, overkilled him, Kozalime doesn't know that, so he probably thinks I killed Clayman instead, so he might get revenge. Seek an attack from behind by Milam. Bam. Milam. Don't be silly, Rimuru. You're a lot stronger than him now. You've got nothing to worry about. Plus, if Kozalime finds that Shinsha was the one who killed Clayman, he has to get past the true dragons and a big sister demon lord, but she is strong enough on her own, too. Velzards. Milam, right. If Kozalime finds out Shinsha killed Clayman, he has to get past our family first. Or the slime can handle him, but knowing Shinsha, she might kill him before we have a chance. Velgrind. I will burn this world if anyone gets close to my grandchild. Rimuru. That kind of complacency is what leads to defeat. That's right, I can't get complacent. It would be one thing if it were just me, but my family and friends I need to protect now. Shinsha. More like I take him on with the Omnidix, then again, I probably won't need it. I can just give him fear toxins and let him see his worst fear. Actually, why didn't I use this on Clayman when he was still alive? Winona. If you did add fear toxins, you're just bullying him even more than you already did to him. Rimuru. 2 double knees drop. How was he not dead on the first one? Time skip. Guy tries to fix the room that Grinzard destroyed and made a table and chair around. The spirits went back inside to Rimuru. Omega went to be Milam's bodyguard, but still did a beat on Milam. Milam had a bump on her head from her girlfriend and was crying a bit and rubbing her head bump. Milam. Hum. Right now, Rain and Misery were pouring every demon lord a drink of tea or alcohol. Guy. Now, the topic of this meeting was Rimuru taking Clayman to stop as a demon lord cause he had a hand in the Falmouth invasion and assassination, and Valera joins us and Shizu as well, which everyone agrees to let her in, and finally Carrion betrays us or death, but not anymore. But it seems their matters have been settled. Are there any other topics that need to be addressed? Before we had renamed ourselves, which we were all not looking forward to. Demon Lords. Ah, crap, you're right. No, we've been at this 100 times. Sigh. Rimuru. I guess it's kind of our farewell for joining. Velzard. We will make you name the council, and now you have nothing to say cause you have named 1000s of monsters, so you can easily do this to rename what the demon lord should be called. Shinsha. I agree with Grandsdom on this one. Or maybe I should do it. What a good name for 13 people here. Velgrind and Veldora. Start thinking of a name, son. Shizu and Valera. Sorry, Rimuru, but start thinking of a name. Rimuru. Ujex. Frey. I have one. But, although to be honest it's more like a request on my part. Guy. Go on. Frey. I decided I'm going to serve Milam from here on out. Milam. Dagruel. Wait, really? Dino. Frey. Therefore I relinquish my status as Demon Lord. Rimuru family. Oh, Guy. well, this is rather sudden. Milam, wait a minute. I haven't heard anything about this decision. Frey, yes, because I didn't tell you. HMPH, but I have my reason for this, the top one being that I believe I'm too weak to be a demon lord. Watching the battles today has helped convince me of that. Had I been fighting Clayman, we would have been evenly matched at best. Against an awakened Clayman, I wouldn't have stood a chance. Gagru, but Frey, everyone here knows that high-speed battles in the air are your specialty. I see no reason to put yourself down so much. Frey, is it true that I have the advantage in the aerial combat? However, today I realize simply having the advantage is enough. She looks at Rimuru's family for a second because she knows all four have more hacks and abilities to beat Clayman and other demon lords here. Frey, and as for you, Milam, you can't make selfish demands forever. Isn't it past time you started managing your own domain? Well, will you accept my proposal? Milam, but it's not my style to have people under my rule. I'm not so sure. Carrion, now wait just a moment, as long as we are on the subject, there also, I like to say, as you know, also fought Milam and lost. However, I have been thinking long and hard about this, but I am stepping down as Demon Lord as well, but I will not be serving Milam, which I should, but no, instead I feel like I should serve under Rimuru for now on. Rimuru, EXECUSS me what? Shinsha, that wasn't on my bingo card today. 3 true dragons, neither did we see this coming on our bingo cards. Valera, I'm a bit surprised he didn't say he will serve Milam or say he submits to me or you, Shu. Shizu, yeah, Ramirez. Ooh, Guy, interesting. Carrion, that said, I'm going to be a faithful subordinate starting today, it's all you, boss, all right. Rimuru, but Carrion are sure want to be my subordinate. Why come to me and not Milam? She defeated you. Carrion, true, but you're keeping my citizens safe since we just lost our home to a center conus of yours. So we need a place to stay until we get back on our feet and rebuild our home. Rimuru, sigh, great, well, I will say this to my subordinate has already taken Clayman's goods, so we may use the gold or money there to build Eurazania, but sure find a way not to serve them whatever. But if we're doing this, Milam must have half of your territory so her territory can reach Frey territory so she can rule there too. Carrion, haha, know this, Eurazania will be your allies to the end, Rimuru. But deal, let Milam have half of my territory so she can reach Frey. You can take the northern part of the territory, and she can have the southern part. Demon Lords, oh, Milam, wait, hold on. Frey, well, Rimur accepts Carrion, but what about you, Milam? Would you accept me, Milam? Hold on, Frey, this isn't some kind of trick or anything on your part, is it? Frey, a trick you? Milam, I mean, if you were my subordinate, you wouldn't talk to me as a anymore, would you? And you wouldn't be a friend and play with me or cook up naughty schemes with me anymore. Frey, no, I've been able to stay with you all the time, so we could do even more fun things together. Omega, it's not a bad offer, babe, so I suggest you take Frey as your subordinate. Or do I need to take away your lunch tomorrow? Milam went to the floor to cry about it, and give up. Milam, ah fine, just do whatever you want. I don't care anymore. Guy, but, are you sure this is what you want, both of you? Carrion, I did a lot of thought into this. Of course, I'm not saying I'll stop ruining Eurazania or anything, I want my nation to be safe in the hands of someone who can keep them safe from bigger threats in the future. Guy, you know I really like you, Carrion. I had high hopes you would awaken in a few more centuries, or so you would eventually awaken. Sip, fine then, as in right now, Frey and Carrion are no longer demon lords. As you wish, the two of you are free to serve Rimuru and Milam however you like. Milam, sigh, Shinsha, well, we're back to 10 demon lords. I guess you all don't need to rename yourselves again. Or maybe Papa can rename your demon lord council easily. Demon lord, oh, thank Veldanava, we don't have to do this again. Wait, what was the second part? Shinsha, I said or maybe Papa can rename your demon lord council easily. He did name a lot of Silms and the primordial demons in one go. Rimuru, Shinsha, shut up, please. Velzard, actually, Shinsha is right on this. If anyone could give this council a good name, it would be Rimuru. Velgrind, he did name a lot of monsters. Veldroa, Rimuru is an expert at naming. Milam, wait, that's right, Rimuru can easily give a new council name. Ramirez, Veldora, right. He came up with my Beretta's name in no time. Rimuru, you traitors. Guy, huh, I see. Well, let this be payback for beating me and ruining my world balance. Well, Rimuru, you stand before us today as a new demon lord. I would like to grant you this magnificent privilege. Rimuru, Shizu, you can do it, Rimuru. We know you can. Valera, brother, this is a cakewalk for you. I agree with them on this, start thinking. Rimuru, you're all jerks. Sigh, give me a minute, but don't blame me if everyone here doesn't like it. He looks up at the stars and thinks. Rimuru, there are 10 of us, so can't they be the 10 great demon lords? I guess that was too basic. Stars, 10 demon lords, 10, the stars of 10, a 10-pointed star. A 10-pointed star is a decagram, right? How about, decagram, what do you think of that? Everyone was now thinking about Rimuru's name, decagram. Milam, I like it. That's a win, it's the coming of a new age. Ramirez, I knew it. I knew Rimuru could do it if anyone could. Dagruel, now I can see why your family recommended you. Luminous, I suppose it will do. I shall allow you a bit of recognition. Dino, wow, that was quick. Why did we put ourselves through so much hell last time? Rimuru named it so fast. Leon, no complaints from me. Guy, I see, very well, then we come to an agreement, we be decagram. Everyone stands up. Rain, then I shall once again introduce decagram, the 10-star demon lords. Demon, the Lord of Darkness, Guy Crimson. Pixie of the Labyrinth, Ramirez. Dragonoid, the Destroyer, Milam Nava. Giant, the Earthquake, Dagruel. Vampire, the Queen of Nightmares, Luminous Valentine. Fallen, the Sleeping Ruler, Dino. Demonoid, the Platinum Saber, Leon Cromwell. Slime, 3 true dragons. Now hold on a minute, player, I think we have the perfect name for him. Rimuru Tempest, the Chaos Creator. Rimuru thought for a moment about the name, it fit him perfectly. 'Cause of all the chaos he caused today in just a few days. Everyone thought about that, too. It does fit him since he named the primordial demons too, and Foth Milam and Guy, saying chaos abilities or something. Guy, very well, if you 3 say so, does anybody have a name title for Shizu and Valeria here, or should we call them newbies or rising stars? Leon, well, as for Shizu, she is known as the Hero Conqueror of Flames. She could go with that title and replace it as an anti-hero Conqueror of Flames, or she could go with a different title for herself. Valgrind, or Flurry of Dancing Flames. Since she fights when she dancing in fire. Rimuru, I say a knit Hero of Judgment. Shinsha, oh, I like it, Papa's answer. 3 true dragon Valera and Milam, same here. Shizu, well, if Rimuru and his family say so, I'll go as the anti-hero of judgment. Then I take that title, I will judge people when they see me. Guy, very well, Shizu will be the anti-hero of judgment. Dagruel, I think Valera's new title should be around Ninja or Assassin, since she told me she fights like that and did just that to beat me. Everyone, Rimuru, a little help. Everyone just looked at Rimuru for a name for her sister, knowing full well he can name things easily. He that naming their council and Shizu new name title name. Valera, brother, do you have a name title for me? Rimuru just looked at everyone first and then at her sister, like what am I, the great god naming person or something? Rimuru, sigh, Jonin means elite ninja in Naruto. Enenra is a shapeless, smoke-like creature from Japanese folklore that lives in bonfires and chimneys. They are said to be demons or divine beings of darkness and smoke, and can only be seen by those with pure hearts, but in Mortal Kombat, Smoke, aka Tomas Verbata, uses that name as a ninja sometimes. But if I go with the Assassin Creed name, it will be Shadow, Raven. Or could go with Marvel or DC, or TMNT titles names. Oh, I got it. How about Valera Tempest, the League of Assassins, or the League of Shadows? 3 Trouble Dragon. Ooh, Batman Villains Group ha. Valera. Oh, so you use League of Assassins from DC Comics, Okay, I'm good with that League of Shadows. Since it's same name but a different meaning, and I am fan of Batman villains. Shinsha. Ha, nice name, Auntie. Guy. I see League of Assassins or League of Shadows ha. Rain. Very well, where was I? Slime, Chaos Creator. Rimuru Tempest, Anti-Hero, of Judgment, Shizu Izawa, and finally, a Sea Sky Monster, League of Shadows, Valera Tempest. This concludes the introductions. Clap clap clap. Everyone claps at the new demon lords and titles they were giving, and Ranga just howls. Trainee. How wonderful, congratulations. Beretta Diablo and Obera, congratulations. Groger and Omega, congratulations, Alphas and Valera. Shinsha, congratulations, Mama and Papa, and Aunt Valera. Spirit, congratulations, Lord Rimuru, Lady Shizu, and Valera. Veldora, Kuhaha, well done my daughter and Shizu. Velzard and Velgrind, congratulations. Then, after that guy talked about we, here Rimuru, Shizu, and Valera get the entire Jura forest to themselves and take Carrion territory to the north, and Milam takes the south. Then Leon left, saying that if there's nothing else, he will take his leave. Luminous also took her leave, however, once he left, he got a report that a clone came here and killed someone she trusted. Right now, Rain and Misery have started to bring out the food, and Guy will join them later. He has let his demon know that he lost, and he has left the ice castle, which they did, and returned to hell or the underworld. Rimuru took a bite and asked Seal to true and copy this food. Then, after that, Rimuru shared a drink, which his mother stopped him and Milam from drinking. Then, after that, it was time to go home. Soon, all demon lords left. Milam was sent back with an Omega. Before the Rimuru group could leave, Velzard brought everyone to her home, the ice castle. Velzard, which of your steps will you fix this for in no time? Shinsha, it seems it's melting. Whoa, Shizu, got you. Careful now, Shinsha. Valera, so this is your ice castle. Velzard, yep, now to try to fix this place with a blizzard. Velgrind, it's been a while since I've been here. Just then, Velzard fixed the place with a blizzard, and the entire ice castle was fixed. Everything went back to a frozen castle, the roof was fixed, and water became ice again. Shinsha, yikes, that was super cold. Velzard, sorry, Shinsha, but now the whole place is now frozen. Rimuru, not a bad place here, Mom. Velzard, thank you, Rimuru. Then they see a lot of blue and green demons around. Stop making place. Once they saw Velzard come in with her family. A lot of them stay quiet, knowing she's back, but got a word that Rain and Misery are now serving someone named Rimuru. Rain and Misery were with them, telling them we might soon be here forever, but then we needed to wait for orders. Rain and Misery, my new lord, all my demons of the blue and green lineage are ready to follow you anywhere. Blur and Green Demon, we are honored to serve you from now on, Lord Rimuru. Rimuru, right, okay, I gave 2 groups of demons, maybe I should ask Diablo, Testarossa Carrera, and Ultima to get their demon to serve me later. I will remind you later so you can ask them. Rimuru, thanks, ask Seal. Velzard gave her family a tour and looked at the frozen wasteland. Then see 100 of trails of lines, but the snow was falling down that reminded them all of the ice slime here same from. Rimuru, looking at those trails might be from all the ice slime, right? Winona, correct. Velzard, seems like it, the ice slime was most of the slimes we have ever seen. Shinsha, they were all sleeping here peacefully until Mama called all 800 of them. Shizu, it's a bit scary to think about the regular slime and lava slime being the largest slime we have. Rimuru, well, let's hope all the new slime are worth it to be served under me. After that, everyone teleported back home to Tempest. Rimuru told the blue and green demon to come or stay here in the ice castle. Which they agreed to move to Tempest, and some stayed here. Once they all met back at Tempest, everyone was waited for them in a line of 2. Which was a big surprise. Now, what is next was to show everyone and hold votes on the fights on what happened to Walpurgis. And oh boy, so many enjoyed the matches and cheered for Shinsha first killed. To be continued.